The important bit was that we were all enjoying ourselves. It was like an adult playground, and we were all in love with each other. And that's before ecstasy. Hi, I'm Peter Hook from Joy Division and New Order, and you're watching the Manc Inside Venues. The reason the Hacienda began was because New Order went on our first tour to New York. All the clubs in New York at that time, Danceteria, Tier 3, Hurrahs, were amazing. And it was our first brush with anything nightlife foreign. It was very open, very inclusive. You could wear what you want. There was no barriers in any way, shape or form. And we thought, wow, this isn't like Manchester, where you have to wear a suit and tie, you know, proper shoes and all that lot. People were just accepted for what they were. It stuck with Tony Wilson. He persuaded Rob Gretton that that's what we needed to do. We needed somewhere in Manchester for all the oddballs. It was fantastic, culturally, musically. It changed the way people looked at clubs from an architectural point of view, which spread right around the world. It championed post-punk music, mainly synth music, funnily enough. It was easy to ignore the harsh realities. It changed when we had a tax investigation. All of a sudden, you were brought into the real world with a thump. We were in a very, very delicate situation, and then along came Acid House, and it was mental. It was nuts, and it was fantastic. So we didn't care again. Drugs came in. It made white men dance, which Tony was delighted about. And then slowly, the gangsters cottoned on. I'd be at the bar, and Ange, the manageress, had come to me and go, "There's a guy with an Uzi in the cocktail bar." But it was so commonplace, it didn't shock you. And we were so anaesthetised that we, complete bunch of tossers, thought that we could handle it. And you couldn't. You could ignore it and you could get on with it. And then by the time we got to 93, we had Manchester. Another took our mind off it. Hey, Manchester, yay! Another one, forget all your problems, we've got Manchester. You couldn't guarantee anyone's safety. I must admit that it was such a relief when it closed. I mean, I basically got my life back. It's weird to hark back to the 30th birthday party 10 years ago. It was my idea to do it in the Hacienda. Don't ask me why, because I was sober then, so I should have known better. The basement level, where the other club was downstairs, is still there, same level, and the dance floor where it was is still there. Where the entrance, where the cars come in, you know. I'll never forget me and my missus sweeping the floor 8 o'clock in the morning the night after, so they could bring the cars back in. It's gone down in folklore in the Hacienda apartment. The Residents Association and the management company got in touch with us and said, "Are we not doing the 40th? So I said, okay, let's have a chat. I mean, they were so enthusiastic. Couldn't say no. I must admit, everyone's been rubbing it in my face today that I said we wouldn't be here for the 40th. And here we are. This has been Peter Hook, and you've been watching Manc's Inside Venues, Hacienda edition. Enjoy.